Hey guys, it's Lando from the Snap Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm your host today. I'm talking about Chris Godwin, the wide receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and what to do with him. Should you trade him? Should you trade for him? If you have specific questions about Godwin or other players, make sure to slide into our DMs. We are Snap_Fantasy. That's our main account. Send us screenshots of your team, your opponent's team, anything. We are there to help you up. We will do our best to answer your questions, and the answers may change between if you're in a win now scenario, if you're a contending team. It's very contextual when you got to decide on whether to trade away a player or trade for a player. So even though I'm going to do my best on what to do with Chris Godwin, if I have concerns, if I have optimism for Godwin, things might change depending on your situation. So get us on Snap on Twitter and Instagram at Snap_Fantasy. And our host will help you out the best we can. But number one, I got to talk about Godwin. He's been a frustrating player to own so far because the best ability for a player is sometimes availability, and he has been hurt. Right now, he's got a broken finger. He's already ruled out this week, and we need Godwin to win now. So the biggest concern has to be health. He's had hamstring injuries, soft tissue injuries, and now he's got a banged up finger, and you're going to need a finger to catch the football. So if he's not available for that team, that's going to really hurt fantasy owners. But make sure to stay in tune with us on Twitter, Instagram, because we will give you updates on Godwin. We also do a live stream every single week, 2 hours before kickoff, to help you figure out your start-sit decisions. But besides the injury concerns, I believe in the talent of Chris Godwin. He is the number one receiver in that offense, and for good reason. He absolutely balled out last year. Mike Evans is not showing that he is a sustainable number one wide receiver. He's very much a contested catch guy. He falls down after catch, where Godwin is the opposite. He'll take a slant to the house if he has to. He's a yards after catch player, and that's what we want, especially with Tom Brady at the helm. Now, you might be able to get Godwin at a serious discount because of the threat of Antonio Brown coming to town. This guy, I mean, we know he used to be the number one wide receiver in football. Everyone's talking about AB. I did a video on Antonio Brown, so check our page and check out the video as well if you have questions about him or trading him. But I still believe that in this offense, with everyone healthy, Godwin is the number one wide receiver. So the fact that you can get Godwin at a discount, and now with his injury concerns, this is the chance to get him. If you're in a contending team, the playoff schedule is phenomenal. And if you can win now and afford to sit Godwin on your team, and when he's 100% healthy, light him up and win a championship. So I'm going to look on Yahoo right now and see some of the transactions that have actually happened for Godwin. So I have one here. Godwin and Thielen for Antonio Brown, Brandon Cooks, and Darren Waller. That is a smash, except on the Godwin Thielen sign. No question about it. I've got here Godwin for Kareem Hunt. That's interesting. That's kind of based on needs. If you need to win now and you're banged up at running back, I don't mind the Kareem Hunt side because that position is very valuable. Even when Chubb is healthy, Kareem Hunt's going to be involved. I've got Chris Godwin for Chris Godwin and Josh Allen for Allen Robinson. That's again pretty close, depending on your quarterback needs. If you don't need a quarterback, if you have a Kyler Murray in there or Deshaun Watson, maybe you do that deal because Allen Robinson's healthy right now, and that makes a big difference. I've got straight up Godwin for Antonio Brown. Come on, get with it here, guys. Get with it. Godwin for Ronald Jones. Godwin for Zach Ertz. Godwin for Cooper Kupp. Now that scenario, I would prefer Cooper Kupp. Guys like Cooper Kupp, Justin Jefferson, Terry McLaurin, I would have over Chris Godwin right now because they're healthy, they're commanding targets, they're great. That's totally reasonable. But guys like Will Fuller, Tyler Boyd, Brandon Cooks, CeeDee Lamb, I would rather have Chris Godwin than those players, even if they're healthy, because Godwin's upside is still higher than those players, in my opinion. He's still an elite wide receiver. Now, the ceiling for Godwin is a little bit capped because of how good the defense is. The defense in Tampa Bay is great. Tom Brady is extremely efficient, and they don't need to score so much. They don't need to push the ball downfield so much, and that will kind of, he needs to rely on efficiency more than total volume. Now, with that being said, Tom Brady, his stats so far this season, his attempts is 4th in the NFL. His red zone attempts is number 1 in the NFL. His deep ball attempts is number 1 in the NFL. And projection rate, 91% at number 8. So this guy, Tom Brady, is the GOAT. He's the real deal. And he should sustain Chris Godwin as the number 1 wide receiver. So that's why there's a risk involved in acquiring him, and that's why I'm willing to take that risk for certain teams. Now, again, like I said, if you need wins right now, trading Chris Godwin away is something I completely understand. Get us in our DMs, get us in the comments, because certain scenarios differ, and we will be sure to help you out. If you're still around, make sure to like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, click that bell button, because you want to know every time we post. We're doing tons of videos. We got the Michael Thomas video, we've got the Antonio Brown video, Zeke Elliott, Lamar Jackson, tough decisions. The Snap Fantasy Football Podcast is here to help you out and reply to all of your questions. Thanks for coming by, guys, and we will see you next week.